We love hearing our customers' stories, and today we're on one of our customers' properties, taking a look at how he gets things done with his equipment. Last week, we showed you the KX018 in action. Well, Joel, the owner of Boulder Lawns, had so many good things to say about it that we're gonna head back to his property and see how he uses his machine to work smarter, not harder.
My uncle Adam and my uncle Arturo started the company back in '75. My brother and I wanted to continue on that legacy, so we started the business, and then he ended up getting another job, and then I bought him out, so then it just became Boulder Lawns in 2019. That's when I officially became my own thing again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. There's a lot of hard work there. But they're saying, hey, look, you know, here's some tools for you to become successful. It's up to you to work the land, basically, and build it. So that's awesome. That's fantastic. You have your business growing, right? You have your equipment that you use, and now this is like basically your dream. Yeah. Where you have, you know, horses, stalls, this beautiful barn, all this land.
You have to be flexible. Right. You know, you have to be willing to adapt. When my uncle started the company, you know, they had people flocking to them asking for jobs. Mm-hmm. We don't have that. One of the things that I quickly realized is that whatever this machine costs to purchase, the hourly rate that it costs me to own, no man can compete with that hourly rate, you know? Yeah. Then that machine shows up every day to work when I need it. So having that dependability there, being able to tell the client, and then this machine can do the work of 10 people. You know, when I'm doing a trench, you know, it used to take us 3 days to do a trench, you know, 16 inches deep. Right. Now in 45 minutes, I've done all the digging, putting the pipes in. Right. And it's
working smarter, not harder.
Moving on to the next thing.
So all you need is the key to show up.
Right, yeah.
Once the key is there,
we've done that before. We forget the key or accidentally lock it because it's self-locking once if you have it the wrong way. So we learned that mistake. So I went and bought 10 keys and I put it in every truck just to make sure that we always have a key.
That's awesome. You picked up this barn, this was 2020?
Yeah, we closed in May. Okay. And it just needed a lot of work. I mean,
is this for like the horses that don't behave? You just like solitary confinement, you know?
Put them in there,
Be like, hey, it's yard time.
Yeah. I mean, this is our family time. Like I said, like for me growing up, running around through a barn, that's what it was about. And in Villa Park, my kids don't get that. Yeah. Here they get to come
Not
out.
too many barns to run around in. So this is like your dream, your project. Yeah. And then you bring your equipment here sometimes just to...
Well, I mean, when it's not being used, the goal is to have it from one job site to the next so that we're not having to bring it back home. You know, we get done at a project, we have the next project scheduled, and we just take it there. Right. And then, we make deliveries, get started. But when we have a period in between where it's not going to be used, it comes here and gets service and all that stuff.
That's awesome. So. And all this hay is all from your property?
Yeah. This is how we get it up over here. We got our hay elevator.
Oh, so you crank the motor and it basically just grab it and pull it up here? And then this is your silo you were telling me about.
That's going to be a silo apartment at some point. On top, I'm going to do like a 360-degree glass room where you can just set up a telescope, some nice furniture, and you can look at the sky.
But that sounds cool. I mean, I'll definitely do an Airbnb in there.
Done. We got our first client.
Yeah, there you go. Free corn dinners.
Right. So here, Wes, we're standing in the Future Dreams. This is going to be where the arena is going to be taking place. I already used the machine to cut the grate there.
Right. I could see that it's about like, what, 3 feet?
Yeah.
Well, it used to be 3 feet higher, so you basically used the machine to cut. You graded this whole area?
Yeah. Now, I had help. I had to get a skid steer to push. The machine was just doing the precision work. Right. And then the skid steer was just pushing.
Right, and so then you leveled all this for what? What are you planning on doing here?
So down the road, we already have the business name. This is Riverbend Boarding. Here we're gonna be, doing horse boarding. Okay. So this is gonna be where people can ride their horses outside. It's gonna be nice and perfect for them to work out here. Right. And this machine has just helped us do all that. I mean, you can see the ground over there, how it's about 3 feet lower. So
Yeah.
between there and here, we're talking about 6 feet in difference. So we had to take all that material.
That is a lot of material. And I thought that was natural. I'm like, oh, look at this little hill here. But you can obviously see now that you mentioned it,
Yeah.
that's a lot of ground. That's incredible, Joel. Your dreams are coming true, man.
Yeah, yeah. 1 acre at a time.
Gotta thank you so much for lending us your time and showing us all that you're doing with that machine. And I can obviously see that, you know, with this partnership you have with First Choice Equipment and with the Kubota machine that you're buying, there's no limit to your success. So thanks so much for lending us your time.
Thank you.
Awesome. And we'll be seeing you guys in our next video. We love being a part of our customers' lives and seeing how their business is growing and seeing their success. We want to thank Joel from Boulder Lawns for having us at his farm. And also, we want to remind you that we're a full-line sales, service, and parts dealer for Kubota and Gale. We'll see you next time.
First Choice Equipment. We're not just building your community, we're also part of your community.
Well, he loves me because I give him food.
Right. He doesn't like me because he knows I'd eat all the food.
Yeah.